Should old acquaintance
Hi everybody, Happy New Year's to all of you out there watching today's video, or watching videos in general, which is probably the case. Whether you're folding your laundry or you are straight up watching videos one after the other just to get your YouTube fix in, or let's say you don't even watch TV anymore, chances are you're watching a ton of YouTube. So I really hope that you're going to enjoy today's video because of that. I mean, people really don't watch that much TV. Is there anything left? And there's so many better things to do in life. Why waste it watching TV when you can just have it on your DVR? Anyways, a lot of us want so much more from what we watch, whether it's learning, how-tos, connecting, and I feel YouTube definitely helps us all connect a little bit better than just watching TV. The thing about watching TV is we don't really necessarily know each other's thoughts. There's no comment section in the TV area, and I feel that's what social media has spoiled us on. So definitely let me know what you guys think about this year's New Year's Eve look. Let me know if there's something else you'd rather see. I know a lot of people kind of expect glitter this time of year, and I definitely feel I've done glitter tutorials in the past. And you know what has always kind of struck me as a really pretty New Year's Eve look? Sort of a very classic, very rich smoky eye, and I don't think I've really gone for that simplicity. So why not this year? All right, well, as far as all that's concerned, I really hope you guys are having a great 2014. I hope your holidays were great. Holidays are not over. We keep those in our hearts and in our minds. And the whole new year is a holiday in and of itself. So don't forget to wish those you know, love, and maybe even strangers happy holidays. You never know who's feeling really down that can really use that. So share. All right, well, happy holidays from me to you, whether you're a subscriber or you're just tuning in to watch this video, or you just happen to randomly click on my video. Happy New Year's. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so very much for watching this video. And so to get started with the look, my skincare is already on and done, and I'm just gonna start filling in the brows. This, I believe, is a very essential part of getting the whole look started. I don't want to overblend my eyeshadow up into the area where I want my brows to be, obviously, because all the crease work, blending, shading, all that stuff is going to be a bit more extreme if I don't start with the good basics first. I could potentially go out of the house without an eye look, but without brows, not so much. So now that my brows are filled in, I've taken my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, which is Pro Base number 1, and it's just got a waxy consistency that really molds and holds those eyeshadows on. Today is going to be a bit of a first impressions tutorial for the It Cosmetics palette. I've only played with a few colors in here, so any other colors I'm going to play with really will be a very true first impressional of this palette. Inside the guy is a lot of beautiful shadows. So let's get started on playing around with them. The first color I'm going to be taking is Sheer Joy, which is a really beautiful pearly color. So the next color I'm going to be taking is Mocha, which is this sort of mushroom color right here. And then just start in the orbital bone, or the true crease, wherever your crease happens to fall. Everybody's eyes are different. I'm now going to be taking Soulful, which is this really purple, pretty, sort of like a pucey purple on the eyelid. I'm now going to be going into Violet, which is this really beautiful color up here. I don't know why I really like that. It's a very dark, sort of, I don't know, dusty violet. And I'm going to take a mix of Java. These colors are really soft, so you only really need to pack them or pounce them a couple times to pick up the color. And we're just going to go into the outer corner. I know a lot of people might think that since these shadows are notorious for being soft and really pearly, that they'd all kind of blend together to create one eyeshadow color. And they really don't. You can totally see that separation. Just be sure to put on an eyeshadow base. So for the eyeliner, I'm going to be taking Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics eyeliner in Sybil and lining the waterline. Now taking the Josie Maran Argan Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Fair, and we're going to go ahead, put this on, and I will be right back. Violet. Now I'm going to be taking Soulful. Nothing says a great holiday quite like a pair of very fluffy, seductive lashes, or at least I'd like to think so. Some of my favorite New Year's Eve looks are these very simple, quick, polished, smoky eye looks, just because whenever it comes down to taking pictures, I think a New Year's Eve look is a little bit more than your average look, but at the same time, you want to go back and look at those New Year's Eve pictures and love what you're wearing. There needs to be some sort of an elegance behind it. Obviously the year is depicted in time throughout years based on wardrobe styles, hairstyles, and you yourself can depict the years. However, I'm huge into, as I drop everything, I'm huge into, at this point in my life, creating a timelessness when it comes to holidays. There's nothing I hate more than looking back on a holiday photo and saying, what was I thinking? And that's just part of, and I know that's just part of fashion and makeup, and there will always be some degree of what was she thinking to an extent. Fashion is disgusting, actually, if you think about it. However, I think those flashbacks need to be as painless as possible. Now, one of my favorite blushes I tend to get complimented on quite a bit is Radiant Magenta from Hourglass, and it really is a very warm toned pink on softer skin tones. One thing you want to consider is your hair choices, options, and styles. Are you somebody who likes a very heavily done style? Something to consider, you might want to go with a simple dress or simplistic makeup. You don't want too much of a show necessarily, unless you are a showstopper. I mean, that's really just a matter of taste. For me, I like a focal point, I like a focus, something to focus on. So we're going to be taking Inglot lipstick number 192. It just looks like a kissable color, which is essentially what you want on New Year's. Oh, unless you don't want anyone to kiss you. And I'm going to take a little bit of the Pacifica Gloss in Beach Kiss. This will only kind of stay on for a portion of the night unless you retouch it. You can even make them long wear. What's kind of nice about doing this type of lip, even if it does transfer, it'll be relatively mild unless your complexion is deeper or his complexion is deeper, then you can go with a lip that might work with that. Like a very light warm brown or whatever's. Alright, TMIs. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy New Year.
A cup of kindness yet for all anxiety.